Right, good morning. Happy Sunday. I'm so excited today to chat about three different ways we can use essential oils to support our health. So I'm grabbing some Northern Lights Black Spruce, which is one of my favorites. Took a little drop in. Hey ladies. And I'm going to take a few deep breaths. This is just called scent tenting, and it is a powerful way to get oils into your body. So if you've got an oil, stop for a moment and just grab it. Put a drop in your hands, be intentional, and take big deep breaths. So this is a powerful way to get oils into our body and into our homes. Thanks, love my shirt. It's my favorite color, so if you didn't notice. So we're going to chat about three different ways to use oils. So most people probably know how to use essential oils with a diffuser, right? They're like, yeah, they smell great. I can buy them at the store. They make my house smell good, but like, that's it, right? Well, the cool thing is that essential oils are made from plants. So they have the natural chemical constituents of whatever that plant has. So like this spruce oil has the constituents of that spruce tree. Plants are powerful. Plants are super healing. Morning, ladies. Plants have so many benefits for us. So obviously, plants, we eat plants in certain varieties. A lot of medication has been made from plants, or now it's like synthesized, but it was started out with plants. Plants have so many healing powers, and using essential oils, you're kind of just taking whatever's in that plant. And morning, everybody's on this Sunday. I love it. You're taking whatever was in that plant that is helping it, survive, helping it grow, helping it heal, and you're getting that in the little bottle. So quality is super important. So we only use Young Living essential oils. And why that is because it's been around for 28 years. They're basically the OG of oils. Started with essential oils. We have over 600 products now. But what is really important when you're using oils is that there's nothing else in them. So if you're like, well, duh, yeah, why would I want to use an oil that has like something else in it? You'd be surprised at how many oils say that they are pure or 100% or this and this, and then you actually like look at the label and you're like, shoot, it's filled with a carrier oil, or shoot, it has alcohol in it, or I don't know where it was grown. And if you're like, oh, I don't really know if that's a big deal, just think about the difference in, like, I live in Canada, so we here cannot grow a lot of things, and we have a really short growing season. So we just can't. That's just the way it is. So Young Living has farms around the world, in places like Oman, Hawaii, Croatia, Australia, like everywhere around the world. Not everywhere, but basically every continent almost. And that is so that the plant is grown in the right soil, the right climate, right where nature and God intended, so that whatever is harvested, which is turned into this little bottle of oil, is just that pure oil. It has all of the properties of that oil, and it can benefit us. So there's so many health benefits of essential oils. And it's kind of the traditional, I want to say, like medicine. Like oils have been used for thousands of years. It's not a new thing. It's just, it has, like, I would say, sparked more popularity, like a lot more common nowadays. But that was like the traditional medicine back then, right? They didn't have medicines. They didn't have necessarily the same kind of healthcare and that. And I love that essential oils can pair with whatever kind of, health modalities you choose, whether that's like medications or massages or Reiki or different kinds of treatments or chiropractor or surgeries, like whatever it is, oils pair with it. So 3 different ways that we can use them. Morning, ladies. See, everybody's on this Sunday morning. 3 different ways that we can use them. So, like I said, a lot of people think that you can only diffuse oils. That's amazing, and the power of scent is so powerful. So that scent, the power of scent, is the only sense. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Scent is the only sense that we can't really control, right? Like, I can close my eyes, I can choose to not see something. I can plug my ears, I can choose to not see something. I can not eat something, I can not taste it. But scent, gets into our nose, through our olfactory system, into our brain and our limbic system. And that is where a lot of our emotions are stored, memory, mood. So scent is so powerful. It's a sense that we can't really control. It's just, it comes in and it does its thing and it washes over our body. So I could be wrong about the numbers, but I think within 20 seconds, when you inhale an oil, like it gets into your brain, I think it's like 2 minutes, it's into your body or something. And then within 20 minutes, it's in all of your cells. It's something like 2 or 20 or something. Anyways, it's really powerful. And I think a lot of people don't know how powerful it is, and they think it's just scent. So scent is just like the cherry on top. It smells amazing. So diffusing is a great way to get oils into your home. I have a diffuser next to my bedside that I turn on before bed, and then it runs all night so that I get the power of those oils while I'm sleeping to support myself and just kind of create that mood and help with sleep. Also turn it on every day when I wake up in our living room so that we again get the power of scent. The air is, when it has like more moisture in it and a bit of humidity in it, there's less chance of kind of coughs and colds and that kind of thing going around. So it is important to have that humidity, and oils give a little bit of that in the diffuser. So the way I like to look at it is if it has something to do with your brain, sleep, emotions, something kind of here or here, it's really powerful to inhale your oils. Morning, ladies. So that can be with a diffuser. That can be with tenting, like I did, dropping a drop of oil in your hand and just inhaling. It can be with putting it on like a diffuser bracelet. That can be putting a couple drops on like a cotton ball or a vent clip in your car and having that come in. It can be anything that you're just kind of inhaling it, right? And it will get into your brain, like I said, into your limbic system, throughout your body to support you. So mood, sleep, emotions, anything kind of like here wise, I think that inhalation is really powerful. So you can use that with a diffuser or just with your hands. Like don't make it complicated, right? And just breathe it in. So that is a powerful way for emotions for me, just to kind of like reset when things are stressed, or I start every morning and every evening with that. I'll just do tenting of some emotional support oils, breathe it in and calm down. So a few ones that are, they're all great to diffuse, but some that I would say are better for like sleep and emotions I'm going to go through just a few of the ones from our starter bundle because that's where most people start. So black spruce, like I mentioned, so powerful for grounding, meditation, for yoga, sleep support. If you think of a tree, it's just tall and strong and proud, and that's where a lot of animals go to lay at night and to get some rest. So it's really kind of that protective vibe. So a great one to diffuse. Lavender is vibes. A lot of people don't love the smell of lavender until they smell Young Living lavender, because lavender is very highly synthesized, so it's not true pure lavender. It's not the plant, so it might smell a little bit like lavender, but it won't necessarily have the same therapeutic benefits. So pure lavender is really potent for sleep support, relaxation. Another great one that you can diffuse. You can even put them together, get creative, have fun. Morning, ladies, and just play around with it. But again, if it's like brain, mood, emotions, sleep, a powerful way is diffusing. Another really great one to diffuse is purification. And that one is more for like cleansing the air. So remember how I said that it's having more moist, I guess you could say, less dry molecules in the air is going to help kind of prevent those coughs and colds and things like that. Also helps getting rid of smells. So this one I call like a natural Febreze. So it's not going to mask the smell, but it's going to get rid of that and purify the air. So this is a powerful one that you'd want to diffuse. Thieves is like the OG. Everyone needs it. Again, it's cough and cold support. It is going to help us stay above the wellness line. It's an approved natural product with Health Canada. So you can put a couple drops in the diffuser and just let that go in the air and let it disperse. Have it next to your bedside when you go to bed. You could put it on and you can put things together. So like Thieves, great for staying above the wellness line, our immune support. You could add like a black spruce to it, so you get a little bit of like sleep vibes, a little bit of immune support vibes. So kind of play around, whatever works for you. Lemon is another one that is great to diffuse, that is good for mood support. So again, diffusing is great for brain, emotions, mood. Lemon is really uplifting. It's powerful. It has some of the same qualities as antidepressants in it if you look up. So limonene is a really cool aspect that is in citrus oils like lemon. So it would be a powerful one to diffuse. Let me just grab a couple others. I've got some favorites that I carry with me always. Okay. RC is another really good one to diffuse. This is good for respiratory congestion. So you can diffuse it when you've got like coughs and colds, runny noses, allergies, that kinds of thing. As well, I like to put it in my shower. So that would be another way to inhale but not have a diffuser, would be to either put a couple drops in the shower or put a drop in my hand and do a bit of tenting and just help kind of open up the airways. If you have seasonal things, lemon, lavender, peppermint is a nice one to diffuse. This is going to help with like seasonal sniffles and kind of things like that. So play around with it. What I love about oils is there's no right or wrong. There's no, you got to do it this way, you can't do it that way. Oils are really intuitive. So if you're putting them on your body, you're going to feel a change. So putting them on your body, diffusing them, whatever way you choose to use them, your body will know what to do with them, which is powerful. And they all have more than one use, right? So like if I'm telling you that black spruce is really great for emotions and sleep. There's a million other uses, right? So just use them, let them know where they work. So most people know how to diffuse. Second way to use oils that I actually personally love, it's my favorite way. Like, yes, I diffuse every day. Yes, I turn on my diffuser in the morning and in the evening and we diffuse. But my favorite way to use oils is topical. And for me, I just find, again, it is very like emotional kind of based with it. I'll do lots of tenting and inhaling, but then I like to apply it wherever I feel on my body. So it might be on the back of the neck, might be on my wrists, behind my ears. I like to put my emotional support oils in those places. So like chest, heart, behind the neck, behind the ears, behind the wrist, somewhere that I can continue to smell it, but it's also on my body, just working. If you want to get kind of technical, I don't know all the places, but there are different reflex points on the body, reflexology, which is kind of like, what's it called? Now my mind's blanking. Kind of like acupuncture, like similar kind of idea. So different points on the body that correlate to different areas. If you want to get specific, maybe you want to put something on your lung area, but it's not your lungs. Yes, you can put something right on your chest, but maybe you want to put it on the reflexology point. You can just Google that and see where reflexology points are. But a good rule of thumb is if it's something physical, yes, diffusing will help because like I said, it gets into your brain, throughout your body, you're inhaling it. But if it's something physical, apply it wherever you feel it, right? So if I'm feeling anxiety and I feel it kind of butterflies in my chest, I'll take an oil, like I'll take black spruce or lavender and I can pop it right where I'm feeling those kind of like butterflies because that's a physical feeling too. Or if I'm having sore stomach, cramping, bloating, anything like that, I'll apply Digize, which is one that smells super horrific. I hate it. I mean, I don't hate it anymore, but I don't love the smell of it. I would never diffuse it, but it works so well for anything kind of tummy wise. So again, just let yourself kind of be intuitive with that. Is if it's sore here, apply it here. If you've got like any kind of reflux or heartburn, apply it there. Digize is a great one for that, as well as peppermint. So if you think of peppermint tea, how soothing it is for the stomach and the digestive system, these ones would be really good for your stomach. Pain is another one that a lot of people have. So a really good topical use would be something like Panaway. So you can think of Panaway, Pain Away, applying it right where you're feeling it. So like if your knee is sore, apply it right on your knee. Yes, you can apply oils neat, which just means that you're not using anything with it, like a carrier oil, or you can use something like a carrier oil, like a coconut oil, olive oil. We have a V6 blend that you can buy on the Young Living site. And then you can put the oil with it. It doesn't make it less potent, doesn't make it work less. It just makes it a little easier on your skin. So some people are a little bit more sensitive, and depending on the location that you're putting it. Like I can put any oil on my feet. I apply Thieves every morning, every evening on my feet, just again to stay above that wellness line and to help it soak into the feet. And it's just like a natural diffuser. Our feet are really kind of like fatty tissue, and oils are lipophilic, meaning they love fat. So if you put them on your feet, they'll soak in and work really well. So that I can put anywhere. On my feet I can put anything, but I cannot put like thieves directly on my chest because it would get a little bit warm. That doesn't mean that I'm having a reaction or something's wrong. That just means that the skin right here is more sensitive than the skin on my feet. So I could put like a coconut oil on with the thieves, rub it in my hands, and then apply it to my chest for cough and cold support. Or Panaway. If I've got a sore back, it also helps it spread better, right? Like if you're trying to put 1 drop of Panaway and spread it on your back without a carrier oil, it's going to be harder to like rub in and soothe in because the oil will kind of evaporate faster than a carrier oil will. It's fatty. It helps it stay on the skin. So you can spread it a little better. Like think of a massage, right? They use carrier oils. That's a good topical oil. What's another good one? Topically, for summer, Purification is one that I use straight or neat, just as is. If I've got any like bug bites, mosquito bites, I'll just literally take a drop like this and rub it on the skin, and it works so well for getting rid of like itching, scratching, all that kind of stuff. You could do the same with lavender. And I know I mentioned lemon, lavender, peppermint for diffusing if you've got any seasonal stuff, but you can also make a little roller of it. So I could literally just put 1 drop of each in my hand, inhale it, or I could make a little roller. I don't have one here actually. With like, again, a carrier oil, but have it so that I can roll it like sides of my nose, maybe on my throat, on my chest to help open things up. So topical is a huge just support. So again, be okay with experimenting. Your body is going to probably be different than my body, than the next person. So let yourself kind of play around, see what you like, see what you don't like. Copaiba is another really great topical oil. They can put along the jawline. Some people use inside the mouth if they feel comfortable with that. We've got a internal version of Copaiba that I'll mention. But again, a really great skin support. So you could put it in like a pain cream. You could mix up a Panaway, Copaiba, put it with some Epsom salts, soak in the tub. Again, a really beautiful way to use the oils topically. So most of these oils can be used in all 3 ways. A lot of them you'd probably just diffuse more. A lot of them you might be more drawn to topically than diffusing. Like for me, Valor is one that I like never diffuse. I kid you not. I'm like, it is so precious. I want it on my body. I want to inhale it. I do lots of scent tinting with it and inhaling and like putting it on places on my body, but I like never diffuse it. So there's no right or wrong. It is totally whatever works for you. And then the third way to use oils, which I think a lot of people are sometimes scared of, is using oils internally. So again, why quality is so important. If we're diffusing something, we're breathing it in, we don't want it to have any kind of like chemicals, fillers, other crap in it. A lot of companies, most oil companies, buy oils on bulk, which means they bought it from somebody, they didn't handle the planting, the harvesting, the growing, the distilling. They just bought it and then they packaged it into their own thing. Young Living controls all of that. So the planting, the weeding, harvesting, no pesticides, the distilling, the testing to make sure there's nothing in it and that all the constituents are there to help you. So it is actually therapeutic for you. So that's important when we're breathing it in, so important when we're applying topically, and so important if we're going to take oils internally. So in Canada, we have a line that's called the Plus line, or in the States, it's called Vitality. Same thing. They will have white labels. So like you will see this is a regular oil. The other one will have a white label on it and it will say Lemon Plus or Lemon Vitality. It is the exact same oil. So if you look on the back of each of them, it will say medical ingredients, lemon peel essential oil, citrus, lime, and fruit peel 100%. That doesn't change. The quality doesn't change. What is in the product does not change. That's why it's so important why quality matters. They're just labeled that way so that they follow Health Canada and FDA guidelines. So they can't have a bottle that says topical, aromatic, and ingesting. So it is purely so that we know what oils you can and can't ingest. So this is the exact same oil as the Plus or Vitality oil, just labeled differently. So do your own research, do whatever you feel comfortable with. Those are the ones that are labeled for us to ingest. So how can you ingest oils? So you could put them in your drinking water. Lemon Plus or Lemon Vitality is a great oil to kind of just give you that bright, uplifting, also really great for your system and kind of cleansing. Lemon is super, super fresh. You could use peppermint. So Peppermint Plus or Peppermint Vitality, I love to put in like hot chocolate or coffee. I don't even really like coffee, but when I make it at home, we've got this fancy little machine that we were gifted because I would never spend money because I don't love coffee, but I love homemade coffees like this. I'll use a little bit of coffee. It's like a cappuccino. So it's just a little bit of coffee with froth oat milk, and I'll put in a drop of Peppermint Plus or Peppermint Vitality. It's so good. And again, peppermint's really powerful for our digestive system. So it just is just beautiful and it tastes so good. So peppermint you could use like that. You could use Thieves. There's a Vitality version. You could make a hot tea with like hot water, honey, with Lemon Plus or Vitality, with Thieves Vitality to kind of help with like cough and cold support. Both Thieves and Lemon are cough and cold supports in Canada. So using the Plus Vitality versions, again, you can help with that and kind of help soothe things. So there are so many different ways to use oils. I would say that I use internal less, but if you're like, ooh, I can't do that, like it's an essential oil. If you've read the ingredients on some things like gum has a wintergreen essential oil in it, or from wintergreen, the plant. That is what wintergreen oil is made from, a wintergreen plant, right? So it's just not that uncommon. It's just that we're not used to it in an oil form. But a lot of the things that we use already have essential oils in them, or the plants that are created from these oils, right? Like lemon. So it is totally your choice how you use essential oils. You can use them one way, you can use two ways, always. There is no right or wrong. What is important is to know what's best for your body, your health, and just to kind of experiment. So trying oils on yourself, like a little patch test first, just to make sure if they are cooling or get warm, if you want to carrier oil with them. Diffusing certain things and kind of seeing what you like. Most people start with an oil kit like this, so that they have a good variety, right? So that they get a little bit of something for digestion, a little bit of something for energizing, something for pain support, something for sleep. Because we have so many products that, like, it's amazing how many oils Young Living has, but it can also be overwhelming. So a good place to start is with a starter bundle. You're gonna get 11 of the most kind of common oils. You'll get a diffuser, so you can be using the oils topically, aromatically, and then just kind of go from there. You also get a couple goodies inside, like a Thieves hand sanitizer and a Ningxia Red packet, which is like my daily energy and immune support. So most people begin that way, and again, like, there's no right or wrong. It's whatever works best for you. But I love sharing about the different ways that you can use oils to support your health, because it's not just diffusing. That is amazing and that's powerful, but topical is a huge support. And if you choose, you can use oils in like cooking or Plus or Vitality oils. You can use them in your water, your coffee, that kind of thing, and kind of help spice things up. A lot of the herb oils in our Plus or Vitality line are great for cooking if you don't want to have like fresh herbs around. I love using cilantro oil, the Vitality one, in salsa, mango salsa. It is so good. And then your oil lasts a long time and you're not like literally ripping off those little pieces of cilantro. So that's a total side note, but those are kind of the 3 ways that we can use essential oils to support our health. If you have any questions, you are always welcome to reach out and connect with me or the person that invited you to watch this class. And if you're ready to get started, grab your own oils and start feeling better and support your health. There's a link in my bio, or you can send me a message. See you guys.